I think coming to Korea made me realize how much of what I thought I knew was just based on the internet. Not in a bad way, just incomplete. Because when you see Korea online, it's usually very specific things, like K-pop, skincare, fashion, cafes. And then you get here, and obviously those things exist, but they're not the whole picture at all. They're actually a really small part of everyday life. Most of what you see when you're just going about your day is normal. People going to work, people on their phones, people minding their business. And I know that sounds obvious, but I think I expected it to feel a bit more filtered, I guess. Like everything would feel like what you see online, but it doesn't. And I actually prefer it that way. When people talk about Korea, they usually talk about how fast-paced it is. And it is, but there's also this underlying calm if you're paying attention. I don't know, maybe it's just me romanticizing everything because I'm not from here. But at the same time, that's kind of the point of traveling, right? You get to notice things that other people stopped noticing a long time ago. I've been going to convenience stores way more than I thought I would. Not even because I need anything. I just end up there. I'll get a drink, sit down for a bit, scroll, and suddenly, like 15 minutes have passed. It's kind of nice though, it doesn't feel rushed. Also, I don't think I've ever had this many iced coffees in my life. And no one cares what time it is either. Morning, night, it doesn't matter. I feel like if I did that at home, people would question me a bit. Here, it's just normal. I think that's something I've been noticing in general. Things that would stand out somewhere else don't really stand out here. You just kind of blend in, even when you're not from here. And people here drink iced coffee all year round. Like, I'm not exaggerating. It can actually be cold outside, and everyone's still walking around with an iced Americano. At first I thought it was just a trend, but it's not. It's just how people drink coffee here. I tried it when it was freezing and immediately regretted it because my hands were numb within 2 minutes. But no one else seemed to be affected at all. So now I kind of get it. It's less about the weather and more just habit. Like once something becomes part of your routine, you don't really question it. I also didn't expect to feel this comfortable just doing nothing. Like I can sit somewhere, walk around, not really have a plan, and it doesn't feel awkward. I'm not constantly thinking about what I should be doing next. And I don't know if that's the place itself or just being away from my normal routine, probably both. I've also been thinking about why Korea has become so popular globally. There's a reason so many people are interested in it now. And I think part of it is how strong the cultural identity is. Even when things are modern, they still feel distinctively Korean. And people can feel that. Whether it's music, food, fashion, there's a consistency to it. And I think that's what makes it stand out. I keep thinking about what I would say if someone asked me, what is Korea actually like? Because I feel like people expect a very clear answer. And I don't have one. But I do have very specific things I've noticed. I think the biggest difference between seeing Korea online and actually being here is what doesn't get shown. Online, you mostly see very specific moments. Cafes, outfits, put together places, everything looking perfect. But you don't really see the in-between parts. Like people just sitting on their phones, people looking tired on the train, people rushing to work, or just doing nothing in particular. And that's most of what being here actually feels like. It's not constant highlights. It's just normal life with those moments in between. I don't think I describe Korea as one specific thing. It's more like a lot of small observations that slowly add up. And even now, I feel like I'm still figuring it out. Like if you asked me in a week, I'd probably say something new. I really love it here in Korea. I like myself here, the version of me I've become when I'm here. I find myself doing things I'd usually hesitate with and saying yes to things I probably wouldn't back home. There's always something new to see, something new to try, and it makes everything feel a bit more open.